Hey, what's going on everyone? I am the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown today. Going to be using this team right here with a Life Orb Starmie on it. We got Rapid Spin plus 3 other attacks right here. I decided to not run Psychic just because I felt as though we were not too weak to Mega Venusaur or Toxapex, just because we have the Psyche MZ Lottie right here as well as Mega Pinsir, which are both able to pressure those two Pokemon, so I decided to go ahead and go with Hidden Power Fire right here, just to help out with Ferrothorn and Mega Scissor. And then we have Ice Beam and Hydro Pump right here. And then Rapid Spin is great hazard control to help out our Mega Pinsir sweeps right here. Pretty standard spread. We got max special attack and max speed right here. Not the strongest Pokemon, but I think between the coverage and the hazard control, it should be able to do quite a bit of work. And we got Mega Pinsir right here. Really nice sweeper, and it's also able to go ahead and pressure Chansey, which this team is pretty weak to Chansey. We really don't have a way of breaking through that without Mega Pinsir right here, so definitely a very important Pokemon. We got Ferrothorn right here for spikes and a nice Ash Greninja switch in. Lots of Spadef on the set right here. Magnezone is able to go ahead and trap Celesteela and Skarmory to help out Mega Pinsir. Psyche MZ Lottie is able to go ahead and pressure Pex and Mega Venusaur pretty nicely. And it's also able to switch into Keldio's Dual Stab, which, I mean, Starmie switches in, but if it specs, it's going to take a ton of damage anyway. And we don't actually have an attack to hit Keldeo on the spread right here, so Lottie is definitely important to help out with Keldeo. And then finally we have Defensive Lando, just so we don't automatically lose to Pokemon like Zygarde and Mega Charizard X. So that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out, of course. And I'll be right back with our first game. Alright, I got the first game right here. In terms of winning this one, Mega Pinsir looks great right here after I weaken the Lottie and the Landorus-T right here. Also, Starmie could really pressure his team, but unfortunately I don't have Psychic, I have a Rapid Spin. I would love to have Psychic right here for the Pex, but I think what I may want to lead off here is with my Starmie anyway, just because, like, he leads off with Pex, right? I think he might switch out expecting Psychic, so what I think I want to do right here is, well, he could also just go for a T-Spike, so I think I'll go Lottie here, I think. As he just goes for Toxic, so I guess he really was not expecting my thing. I'll just throw off Psyche MZ, I think he may just stay in, right? So, like, he'll trap me with he actually has Pyapa Berry, which is interesting. So he's going to switch out here into the Tyranitar, so I'll go Lando. And now what I can do is just go right for my rocks. I don't really care if he Ice Beams me, it won't put me in a terrible spot versus anything. As he just trades, so I mean that's not the best, but it's okay. I'll be going for U-turn now, expecting his Landorus or Lottie to come out, so that's very good. And we'll be able to scout the damage now. That looks pretty offensive, could be Scarf. Perhaps. I mean, I'll be going Starmie now, and then going back to Landorus in case it's Scarf. Did I see an item right there? I did not, so yeah, there's a U-turn. He's going to be continuing to get chipped down right now. Goes Lottie. I think maybe Ferrothorn's not a bad play here, as he just goes for a Draco Meteor, so that's totally cool. This is a free Leech Seed or it's a free Spike. I'll just be going for Spike now. As he goes Clef, I guess is this Flamethrower? I mean, I don't really care, right? He actually has Fire Blast but misses it. Like, I don't know if that killed. I'm really Fizdef. I mean, I'm really Spadef on this, but... And then he goes for Moonblast, trying to predict my switch out, but... Like, Ferrothorn was not even that useful here. It gets completely walled by his. I guess it could be useful against Tyranitar, but... Like, it's useful against Lottie, too, but if it has HP Fire, and I don't even think I do enough with, like, Gyro Ball to stall out Roosts or anything like that, so... While the miss there definitely sucked, because I'm able to do more with my Ferrothorn than it should. Like, I was keeping it in expecting a Fire-type move, for sure. So I guess that was probably Life Orb Magic Guard then, if anything. So it goes out into his here. I'll just be going Magnezone, as he doubles out to Lottie. I'm assuming he's just going to try to go for the Calm Mind win, so I'll go out right here for a Volt Switch into my own. As he goes right for a Roost. I mean, I'll go for Draco here, in case he wants to stay in, as he does, and I'm able to blow away the Latias, so that's definitely very cool. Wow, Latias going down in one hit was very surprising. Goes out into this. This is not Mega, so I don't think it actually has Dragon Dance. I guess I should try to switch out, like, just in case I can, into Landorus, perhaps. But he goes for Pursuit, okay, so that to be expected, right? Now what I can maybe do here is go Landorus-T, and I'll be able to go right for a U-turn here, as he goes out into his own. So this is probably Scarf, I'm assuming, right? So I'll go Starmie here. And I'm going to expect an HP Ice and just click Ice Beam here. He still goes for U-turn, okay. But I think, like, once I get rid of this Landorus, right, I think I just win with my Pinsir, which is what I'm trying to do. So I'll be going out into my Magnezone here, and I'll just click Volt Switch on the Ferrothorn. I can maybe get in Pinsir now, and perhaps just SD up and try to win is not a bad play. So I think I actually take less from Gyro Ball if I don't Mega Evolve, so I'll just SD up here. As he misses a Leech Seed. This guy is not lucky at all. I'll go for a... yeah, he just forfeits. So, I mean, the Leech Seed didn't make any difference, right? I Quick Attack, and then I Earthquake these two. I don't think it was Scarf T-Tar. Did he ever switch up moves? I don't recall, but... I mean, it would have taken Rocks plus Spikes too. It would have been out of range of Quick Attack for sure, but... I don't know, I could have switched out, and then once it came back in, I could have just SD'd up again. But yeah, that guy definitely did not have the luck in his favor right there, but hey, I'll take it, and... I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here. It looks a lot better for Starmie this game, and I'm also very worried about the Reuniclus. It also looks very good for Pinsir right here for sure, so... I think I'm going to be playing with those. In the last game right there, I'm assuming that he wasn't Scarf Tar just because I don't remember whether he actually switched up moves, but I feel like he wouldn't have forfeited. He would have at least tried to go Scarf Tar and live the Quick Attack. Because after my Mega Pinsir goes down, I just lose to his defensive core, right? So I think Mega Pinsir would have won right there even if he hit the Leech Seed, but I don't know. It's a lot of theory mining right there. Let's go ahead and figure this one out. Starmie is a great lead in case he tries to lead off with... I was hoping to not see Greninja. I was hoping to see something more like Heatran or Gliscor, and then maybe he'll pivot out into Ferrothorn, and then I could HP Fire that. That was kind of my thought process, but he gets to click Dark Pulse here for pretty much free. He is Protean though, so that's pretty interesting. He may go Heatran, or he may go Ferrothorn, right? So it goes Heatran, and what I can do against Heatran here is... I mean, I can either go Lottie, and I don't have... Well, actually, I do have Recovery, so I could just try to stall it out. It could be Toxic Terrain, though, and that would be not very great. But I want to defog any rocks he puts up, so he actually switches back to Gran, okay. I will be going for Draco Meteor here. As, yeah, I'm able to go ahead and get rid of the Gran right there, so... When I defog now, there's no more Reuniclus still happening, because I just got rid of his T-Spec setter, so... That's very great. I honestly, yeah, I was really not expecting a U-turn right there, so... That works out for us. If he goes Scissor, what am I doing against that? I guess Magnezone every time. Goes hard Reuniclus. Okay, this is a problem. I know what I have to do. I have to defog first, and then go Pinsir on a hard switch, and break right through it. Yep, so there's that. I Frustration right away. Just to be able to do a ton of damage. As Psychic is not able to do enough, I just Frustration again. And I just keep doing it, basically. As he takes the kill, okay, but Reuniclus is weakened, so that's pretty cool. Sucks to lose such a great Mon, right? I get to get rid of this right here with my HP Fire. And then, I'm assuming he just goes right back to Reuniclus. Actually doesn't, okay, so that's pretty cool. I'll go Landorus on this, on the rocks. And then I can probably just get up my own here on the Gliscor, and then maybe just U-turn out. And bring in Starmie here, click Hydro Pump, and I can just Ice Beam. On the Scissor, I do have HP Fire, so I'll be able to go ahead and click that now. And depending on how much Reuniclus takes, well, it would be Magic Guard, right? So that's pretty bad. I'm able to knock that Pokemon out, which is cool. He has to go Reuniclus, and I think his Wincon is dodging Hydro Pump. It actually goes Heatran first. I do have Hydro Pump, and I'm able to hit it and knock that Pokemon out. Cool. Reuniclus comes out, I'll Hydro Pump this. Do a ton. As he's gonna, he has to try to dodge, right? So, yeah, there's a dodge. And that should be game because he dodged that one. I'll try to hit this one. Cool, I'm able to bring it really far down. This is where he goes for that attack. I'll be going into my Ferrothorn here. And maybe go for... Well, I don't know what I can do here, actually. I think I just lose to Reuniclus. Oh, he has Acid Armor. Yeah, this is over. I can't break this, I don't think. I'd need to freeze it, so let's try to do that. I mean, I'm going to make my best play here and try to freeze it. So, this is the turn I need to freeze it. As he's just spamming Recover. I don't know why he's not attacking me, but it just gives me 3 opportunities right there. Is there any other way I can try to pull this back? I guess I can try to parry it down. Yeah, I knew Reuniclus would be a problem at Team Preview. Unfortunately, the initial time when it came in, I had to bring out my Pinsir just to not get swept by it right there. And he was able to bring down my Pinsir really low, and then I couldn't really do anything from there because I guess what I could have done was just brought it out after sacking him on, but every other Pokemon on my team was just set up fodder for it, so yeah, this is not going to work out for me, unfortunately. I do get a Para, so let's see if I can... Like, I've hit it with how many attacks? Like, I guess 4 and then 3 Ice Beams, so... I mean, maybe something can happen here. So it doesn't happen with that. What I need to do here is crit and have him get paired a lot. There's a Para. Let's continue clicking Psychic. Maybe I'll get a drop or something. But let's see. Psychic doesn't do enough, and I'm not going to go for more hacks right here. I'll just go ahead and forfeit. And unfortunately, I knew that was going to... I pretty much saw the result at the beginning of the game after my Pinsir went down, but unfortunately that did not work out for us. I'll be right back with another game, though. Alright, I got the next game right here. I actually just played one. It was a really great game, but unfortunately halfway through, my opponent did end up disconnecting before I got to see the match through, so that was unfortunate. But we got this game right here. Really good Mega Pinsir matchup right here. If I can weaken the Torn, as well as a really good Magnezone matchup, actually. Magnezone can check pretty much every Pokemon on this team except for Gliscor and AV Magearna. I think maybe what I can do here is lead off with... Probably Magnezone is fine. Unfortunately, Magnezone won't be able to outspeed his Torn. I kind of want to try to pressure the Gliscor right away. Which is kind of why I'm leading off with this, because what I can do here is maybe lead off with it. And if he leads off with something like Gran or maybe Pex, I can go Lottie. And then I can try to Psyche MZ the Gliscor right away. So goes Torn. I'm assuming... Okay, so this is faster than me, actually. So he has no risk right here when going for U-turn. So I'll just go for Flash Cannon and see what he wants to do. Smart lead on his part. I guess he recognized that scenario. And let's see what he wants to bring out. I'm assuming Gliscor just to get the Toxic Orb going right away. If I get a Spadaf drop on Gliscor, it actually cannot come in after that. So, well, it actually can't stay in is what I mean. So that's always a possibility. Not one that I'm banking on, of course. And actually, it looks like right now, he actually cannot stay in anyway. Unless he expects me to not be Scarf, which... Okay, he actually gives me damage on Gren too, so that's amazing. He's going to try to roost up that Gliscor as soon as possible, so... What I'm actually going to do here is go Ferrothorn anyway. I really cannot risk anything right here. As obvious as the Gliscor double is, it's not worth it. Because, like, I can always Power Whip on the roost anyway, if he decides to do that, so let's see what he does. Goes for Dark Pulse, so a good decision on his part. Right here I have several options. I can go for Power Whip, which I think I will be doing. Misses doesn't really matter, I think. I gotta switch this out. As he knocks off my Scarf, honestly better for me so I can switch up on Pex now. And I will be going for the Flash Cannon now. And ideally he tries to go Gliscor on an Electric type move. He actually goes Charizard, so he risks his Wincon right there, which is like interesting. I don't know if this is X or Y. On this build right here, it looks like it might be Y. Just because, like, I mean he has Y plus Gran obviously, which is interesting. If it's X, I gotta go Lando to not get swept. How important is my Lottie here? Lottie's actually pretty useful. I think Lando's the play. If it's Y, we'll go down, which is what it is, right? It is the X though, so I'm able to get the play right. And what I'm able to do here is go for Earthquake, and I know I can take any attack because I'm defensive. And I'll be able to, unless he crits me with Flare Blitz, of course, and I'll be able to 1v1 the Zard. So he recognizes that's his Wincon and switches out. Good decision on his part. I can't, once again, let the Smon get weakened, so Magnezone's the play. As he goes for U-turn. Probably back to Charizard, I'm assuming. Nope, goes Gran, okay. I'm always going to go Ferrothorn on the Dark Pulse. And I guess what I can do here is maybe just go for a Leech Seed on the incoming Torn. Unfortunately, I miss. I would have loved to get the recovery, but I mean, hey, I dodged a Leech Seed this live, so it is what it is. He's just going to go for U-turn again, I think, but I can't, once again, can't risk this. There's the Z move, okay, so that's the turn he tried to go off my choke. I don't actually believe he can knock me out with anything, so I'll go for Flash Cannon again. Alright, come on, can I catch the Gliscor now? I would love to get the Gliscor gone. Because, like, if that thing comes in and roost, it's just going to be not a good spot for me. Obviously, I need to try to get rid of Torn too, because that'll open up my Pinsir-Mega, which is what I'm trying to do here too. What if he's like Scarf Magearna with, like, HP Rock or Thunderbolt or something? And that's able to check my Pinsir. Alright, so he's trying to decide his best play right here. If I'm him, I go Pex. Because, like, it can take one T-Bolt no matter what, and it's not the most important Pokemon here, it still goes down to my other attacks, but he goes Gliscor, I'm able to catch that, which is what I was trying to do this entire time. And then brings back his Greninja right here, so... Dark Pulse is incoming. This is where missing that Leech Seed is big, because I would have had a higher amount of health here, and I would have been able to take 2. But I'll be going back to Ferrothorn again. As it looks like he actually tried to Hydro Pump, so... I mean, I'm going to get recovery anyway. As he goes hard Charizard, hard Lando is always the play on hard Charizard. And right here, I'll just go for a U-turn, expecting Dark Pulse. Oh, wait, that's bad, because if I let this thing get weakened, I lose to Zard anyway, so Ferrothorn's the play. As he goes Torn, Magnezone's the play. I'm glad I thought that through. That was nearly a terrible decision. As what I can do here is go for Volt Switch, as he just knocks me out. I can go Lottie here, and perhaps just go right for a... maybe a Psychic MZ here. As he U-turns, I'm hoping to see Magearna, not Gran. As he goes Magearna, good play on his part. It's AV, okay. No, it's lefties. I mean, I'll go Ferrothorn. If it's lefties, Shift Gear, Calm Mind, and all that, I want to be able to Gyraball it down. He keeps on making these really offensive doubles, and they're actually working out for him, because I don't have a Hurricane switch in now. But I got damage off on Gran for Pinsir. So I think maybe what I can do is... I'm going to go for Gyraball here, as he goes for knockoff and gets rid of my lefties. So the big thing right there is I just got a ton of damage off on Torn, which is what I've been trying to do this entire game for my Pinsirs, so... Goes Charizard. I always go Lando on Charizard, because if it Dragon Dances twice, I lose the game, so... That's a thing. I'll be going for U-turn now, I think. Yeah, let's go for U-turn here. He actually goes Toxapex, so this could be an opportunity to get in Pinsir, but if he is actually Toxic and not Toxic Spikes, that would be like really dumb. So let's instead go Latios here. And I'll be going right now for the Psychic. Or I double to Pinsir and try to go for game right now. I'll go for Psychic though. I'm glad I didn't double to Pinsir. And he was regular Toxic, so I'm glad I didn't do the Pinsir initially. And what I can do now is just go for Psychic again on the Magearna. So my best play here is to stay in, because if he knocks me out, I get in Pinsir anyway, and that's the game right there. So I'm pretty sure Torn dies to +2 quick attack from the damage that I got off, so that's the assumption I'm going off of anyway. Oh, he actually has Flash Cannon, and that's able to knock me out. So that's unfortunate. I did get a Spidef drop, though. I had 2 chances, so that's cool. I mean, I can go Pinsir anyway, but I don't think it takes a hit at like with +1, so let's just go Starmie here. And I'll be going for Hydro Pump here. And knocking out that mon, so that's cool. Goes back to Greninja, as this guy loves doing. He's gonna go for Dark Pulse, right? So I need to get in my Pinsir like soon. Alright, so I think I sack off Ferrothorn here onto the Dark Pulse, and then I'll be able to, I guess, Gyraball here in case he switches out, which he's not going to. I can then bring this Pokemon out, and I can go for a U-turn on the Pex. And then if I go Pinsir here, if he Toxics me, I think I have enough turns to win the game anyway. Is that true? Because I SD up, and then he's obviously going to have Shuriken pressure, I know that. I think it's my play right here. I'm going to go Pinsir. If he misses Toxic, I win. If he Scald Burns me, I lose. No, if he Scald Burns me, I win, because I SD up again, so... Ideally, he goes for Scald. But, yeah, I'll be going for a Mega SD here. As he goes for Scald and does not burn me. Now what my play is to go for Frustration. I think I'm out of range of Shuriken every time, so let's go for Frustration here. Knock out the Pex. It's not Helmet Pex, that's huge. And I don't think he has a way to knock me out, unless Shuriken actually does it, or Torn is actually still out of range, which I don't think it can be with +2. I guess Helmet Torn could be a thing. Oh, it's actually healthier than I thought it would be. Let's find out. Doubles to Charizard, which... oh, for a generator, right. So had I SD there, I would have been fine. But, I think I can Frustration here anyway. Knock that out. He has to go Torn again. To which I respond with Lando. As he goes for Hurricane. Then what I can do here is go for a U-turn. Probably should have gone Starmie, because now I lose to... No, I don't lose to Quick Attack. I mean, I don't lose to Shuriken because of Quick Attack, right? So I can go right here for a U-turn, as he hits 2, but is not able to knock me out with the other one. I don't think that'll make a difference, though. Now what I do is I go for the Ice Beam here. As he goes for knockoff, and yeah, this is what it's going to come down to. Can I live a Quick Attack? I mean, can I knock him out with Quick Attack? Which I think Mega Pinsir can do it from 66. So let's sack this off. He has to Shuriken actually, right? Does he have to Shuriken? No, he doesn't have to Shuriken. Let's calc this right now. Do I knock him out? If I don't, I think he just wins no matter what, because with Dark Pulse. Greninja. It's not doing enough. That's tough. I really thought it would be in range, but I guess it's that strong. I should have SD'd up again on the Charizard switch, but I guess I did not do that. Let's go right here for the Hydro Pump. His play is to Dark Pulse. I guess he's calcing it right now too. You saw my Lando's item, or at least he should know that I'm defensive based on all the damage he's done. So the hope here is that he choke. Actually, I should switch out and scout his move with Lando first. Yes, so we're switching out to Lando's the play to scout the move. Does Shuriken knock me out? Oh, Shuriken actually has a ult and I got Pinsir anyway. So let's see if he makes the correct play and goes for Dark Pulse, as he does. So yeah, it comes down to whether I crit this right here, which I'm not able to do. He's able to knock me out, and yeah, that's just how it goes. I'm going to go right here for the Ice Beam, but that'll be the game right there. So I'll drop a GG. I should have SD'd up again on the Torn. I got the damage on Torn, and let's see if it would have actually died to Quick Attack or not from 61, though. I'm curious about that. Tornadus-T with Flanium. Yeah, so it would have gone down to +2 Quick Attack. If I was +4, it was definitely in range of the one after, too, so yeah, my choke was not SDing up on the Zard on the switch out of Torn, so I should have recognized that, but I'll be right back with another game. Okay, so I just played Weavile Stall, which I didn't even know existed still, and unfortunately, when I was about to win the game with SD Pinsir, I got crit by Ice Shard and ended up going down, so I figured we would not waste 10 minutes on that. And right here, Mega Pinsir can maybe win again, so that's pretty cool. As well as, I mean, Starmie is great here too, actually. Starmie's really going to pressure his team a lot. In fact, I could try to lead off with it. Or maybe I can just lead Lottie too. On the Clef. I mean, I can go for my Z move, but he has like safe plays right here with Protect and T-Tar, so I'll just go Lando. Like, I can't Psyche him Z here, but if he goes T-Tar and just knocks me out with Pursuit, that's really bad, so another mid-ground crit here could be my Magnezone, but Magnezone is great in this game. Being able to check Ferrothorn and Scissor with pretty ease, so that's pretty cool. And let's see what he does right here. If he goes for Rocks, it'll be unfortunate that I didn't click my Psyche MZ right away, but I mean, it's not my best play right here to stay in. Because I'm trying to go for the Pinsir win, and Clef is not one of the Pokemon that's stopping that win. Unless it's Calm Mind Unaware. No, unless it's T-Wave Unaware would be the set that could stop my Mega Pinsir. But yeah, I mean, unless it's Scarf Tar, as long as I get damage off on Lando and keep myself out of range of Bullet Punch, I should be in an okay spot here. So if he's actually that Life Orb set and goes for an Ice Beam, then props to him. But I think Lando is not even too important of a Pokemon here. Unless it's actually Dragon Dance Megatar and then like some other Scissor set, like a regular Scissor. That could be pretty bad. But yeah, this guy's really taking a while with this play. He's trying to decide whether he wants to go T-Tar, get up Rocks, or what he wants to do right here. But I'll be right back once he decides. Alright, so he did just go for Rocks, which is unfortunate, but I'm going to try to predict his Lando to come out now. Hopefully it doesn't take a ton of time again, but let's see what he wants to bring out here. I mean, Scissors is a good mid-ground for him if he's not expecting the SD Flanium. Another possible play if he's really expecting the HPS is going Keldeo, because it really pressures my team. He just stays in and Moonblast. Okay, so I'll just get up my Rocks now. I tried to catch the Lando, and unfortunately that did not work out. Goes for another Moonblast. I can U-turn out here. And then probably bring out my Magnezone on the Moonblast. Thankfully no special attack drop. And this gives me a Flash Cannon if I want to click that. And I'm able to really weaken that Mon. And then I'll just click Flash Cannon again, because I really don't want this thing recovering. So it goes Ferrothorn. I'll just go Lando here. Probably has Spike, I'm assuming. Goes for Leech Seed, as I'm able to go ahead and go down to that attack. I can go Starmie here, and what I can do with Starmie now is go right for a Hidden Power Fire, which I don't know if I take a Power Up with the attack drop, but a ton of damage here could be great. He actually has knockoff, so that's pretty cool. And what I can do now is just go for another one. and knock out Ferrothorn. Okay, so that's some Iron Barbs chip that I don't have to deal with on my Pinsir now. He's going to go for U-turn, so I'll be going out into Ferrothorn. And getting some good damage off on that for quick attack is important too. Yeah, it's looking like more and more of a Mega Pinsir win soon. I need to keep one of my 2 hazard control Pokemon alive here, as out comes Keldeo. Lottie is very free, which I'll be going out into, as he actually has Calm Mind, so I will Shattered Psyche this and knock it out, yeah. And I mean, now he can go Scissor or T-Tar. Okay, so let's hope this is not actually the T-Tar set that I was fearing, and I can defog here. Goes for Pursuit. So if he's Choice Band, Landorus is still out of range, so what I gotta do here is go Starmie instead. And click Hydro Pump for a kill. Or at least a ton of damage on that, which is cool. And then what I can do is bring out Ferrothorn here. I don't know if that other thing is actually in range, and I can just go for Jaraball. As he sacks off Clef, okay. This is getting interesting here, because, I mean, his plays right here are Scissor or Lando. Go Scissor, I have to go Magnezone. Because I can HP Fire this and take a Bullet Punch. I can't take a knockoff, but I think that's quick attack range. So I'll go quick attack here. Oh, it's not quick attack range. No. Okay. Let's figure this out. So he goes out into that. He has to go Lando here, right? I go out into Ferrothorn on the Hidden Power Ice. And then I click Jaraball here on the T-Tar sack. And then I don't think he can beat my team with the Lando. So he's going to go ahead and forfeit there, right? So had he doubled, like, he would have had to double to T-Tar and have Fire Punch to win. But I feel like if he was not locked in earlier, then he would have just gone for the Fire Punch then. But we're able to go ahead and win that one, which is cool. I lost a ton of points to the Semi-Stall team that beat my Weavile, which is unfortunate. I mean, that beat my Pinsir with Weavile. But I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here, and it looks like we're pretty weak to the Kyurem Black, but my opponent is actually very weak to Starmie and my Magnezone too, so that's definitely very cool. Obviously, AV Tangrowth can pivot in, but in terms of leads, I think Lottie is definitely a good bet, because I was expecting Kyurem Black lead. I didn't mention it, but Kyurem Black basically got a kill against everything else, because nothing else actually knocks it out, so right here, I'm just going to go for a safe Draco Meteor. And see how he wants to respond. Obviously, Heatran is one switch in, which he will be going out into. I'm able to go ahead and Draco right here, and then I can just get in my Starmie now to Rapid Spin anything he wants to put up. As he goes right for that. Rapid Spin is free right here. He could go right back to Kyurem, I know, but like, I can pivot out into Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is not too important here. I mean, it is my switch into the Coco, which actually Coco comes out here, which is interesting. It appears to be not lefties, which is interesting. I'll go right here into my Ferrothorn, as he just goes for U-turn, so that's cool. So he takes Helmet, which is actually going to be great for my Mega Pinsir late game. Brings this out, always back to Starmie, as he tries to go for Magma Storm, I guess, playing off my choke right there. I'll be going for a Hydro Pump here, in case he wants to go back to the... He actually goes for Protect. So I'll actually go for Ice Beam here, expecting Tangrowth, right? And depending on what the Tangrowth set is, we'll be able to 2-hit KO it right there, so that's cool. I can go right for another attack right here. Do I HP Fire on Scissor? I'm going to HP Fire here. Just because even if he Giga Drains and stays in... Okay, he stays in. He's able to go ahead and take my attack, which is not that bad, I guess. What I can do here is just go... I can go Lottie and just get a kill, or I can go Landorus and get a kill with U-turn. Should have just taken the kill when I could, shouldn't I? Alright, I can bring out Lottie here, and perhaps just go right for my Z move now. If he stays in and knock it out, he goes Scissors, so I guess he really didn't expect HP Fire, but I'll be able to do a lot of damage to this. Force it to Roost right there. He's definitely going for U-turn, but Magnezone is my best play. As he actually does go for Roost, so this is a dead Scissor now. Yeah, the Scissor is gone. Obviously, after he can bring out the... I don't know why I didn't U-turn right there. He could have at least kept it as a fodder Pokemon, but I guess he's going to bring out Kyurem Black after now and just get another kill, which is obviously scary in its own right, because obviously, due to Terravolt, he can hit my other mon with Earth Power. So, in terms of sacks, Ferrothorn is probably my sack here, as he does go right for that Earth Power. I'm assuming this is where the Z-move comes out, and I'm not able to take the Z-move, but he's not Z-move. Oh, he's Life Orb. Did I not see Life Orb earlier? He attacked with it. No, he didn't attack with it turn 1. Okay, so I guess I missed Life Orb. This I can just go right for... I mean, I can go Lando on it, as he goes right for the rocks, which is not a big deal. I'm assuming he may try to sack off his Tangrowth here, but I'll go for a U-turn just in case he doesn't. And now I'll Earthquake in case he expects me to be Scarf, which I guess he did, so that's cool. Landorus comes out. I can Hidden Power Fire here just to get a bit of damage off for my Pinsir. And then I'll go out into my Mon here and just click Flash Cannon on the incoming Tangrowth, which does look like it gets to it, not to it KO'd, okay? So I can click this again here. As knocking off my Scarf might actually be better for me, so I'll go right here for a Flash Cannon, as he's able to knock me out. Healthy is my Ferrothorn. It's pretty weakened, so that's pretty important. Goes for Earthquake. I can bring this out now and click Psychic here, as that did appear to be Scarf right there. I don't think there's a Coco set that can beat my entire team. Yeah, that's in range of Quick Attack now, so he's able to, and it's in range of Iron Barbs, so that's important. Yeah, let's give this kill to Pinsir right here, and just go for Quick Attack, and that should be able to wrap up the game, I think, yeah. So we're able to go ahead and pick off the Coco right there with our Mega Pinsir, which is cool. And I will go ahead and end off the live right there. Got back into the 1700s at least, which is cool, and I definitely enjoyed that one. I believe we managed to pull it back up to 3-2 after starting off 1-2, so that's definitely very cool. And yeah, I'm still pretty upset about that Weavile game. That was definitely very unfortunate, but I did hope you guys enjoyed, of course. Once again, the team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. And I'll see you next time. Later.